Todrick McGee, number 11, a 6'1" senior forward. Braden Verbeck, a 6' senior guard, wearing number 24. And finally, number 31 is Ethan Yandel, a 6'3" senior forward. The Grizzlies are coached by Andy Hill. His assistant coaches are Gavin Darr, Kylan Hawkins, and Jim Murnaugh. We're awaiting the arrival of the Southeast Buffaloes onto the court. Grizzlies are in their home whites tonight. They'll be playing from right to left here in the first half. The Buffaloes will be in their dark road uniforms. And if memory serves me right, they will have gold trim to go with their dark black uniforms. We're anticipating the playing of the national anthem here shortly. But again, Southeast has not made their way onto the floor. And just as I say that, here they come. Now we'll turn it over to the PA announcer for the introduction of the Star Spangled Banner. And that's the national anthem. Before tonight's game, the players will be introduced. And as they come out, we'll give them a curtain call here. They will start with the Buffaloes of Wichita Southeast. And the first one is sophomore number 2, Kobe Smith. Number 12, Darius Pottard comes out second, followed by number 14, Roan Smith. Andrew Bakar, number 21. And finally, Caleb Wilson, number 24, rounds out the starting 5 for the Buffaloes. For your Grizzlies, here we go. Carson Arndt gets the start tonight as a senior. All seniors starting tonight for the Grizzlies. David Duncan, number 5. Number 11, Todrick McGee. Number 24, Braden Verbeck. and number 31, Ethan Yandel. All 5 seniors will start tonight. Carson Arndt, we didn't mention earlier because we did not know, is a 6'1" senior guard. 3-sport player, will be attending Butler Community College next year to play football and kick for the Grizzlies of Butler. Todrick McGee is also a 2-sport player. He's going to play football next year. He's going to go to Missouri State in Springfield. And no, Ethan Yandel is not going to play a sport next year. And I'm not sure. I think Braden Verbeck, what he told us was that Braden was undecided. I may be right or wrong about that. Underway now. Southeast inbounded the ball and under the basket. They finally get a drop from Caleb Wilson. And Southeast is on the board first here in this contest. Arndt sends one up to Todrick McGee. McGee into the paint, sends one across. Verbeck on the near side. David Duncan pulls one out. And over here on the near side, Verbeck underneath. Sends one to McGee for 3. He misses everything, and it's rebounded by Southeast. And there is a pile-up on the ball. Literally a pile-up, and they finally call a jump ball. And on the alternating possession, it will go to the Northwest Grizzlies. It will look more like a football scrum down there than anything else. Duncan will inbound to McGee. Just underway here, first quarter. And Duncan lost the handle, and coast to coast bringing it up is Andrew Bakar of Southeast, and the Grizzlies trail 4-0. Carson Arndt sends a long one to Duncan. Duncan lays it in. Duncan from Carson Arndt, and the Grizzlies are on the board. Kobe Smith brings it up for the Buffs. And now around the horn it goes. Bakar had it over here on the near side. A long one by Potter doesn't go. Goes out of bounds, turns over to Northwest. David Duncan will inbound. All seniors, your 5 on the floor for your Grizzlies. Arndt, McGee, Verbeck, Yandel, and Duncan. Oh, the inbound pass is picked off and easily put in by Caleb Wilson. Duncan puts one up, and he's going to get called for a charge. Unfortunate. Inbound play, and here comes Kobe Smith bringing it up the floor for Southeast. Double teamed against him on defense. He manages to hang on to it, and Carson Arndt is going to get called with a foul. 2 quick fouls on the Grizzlies here in the same possession for Southeast. And again, Kobe Smith brings it up. That one is intercepted by Verbeck. McGee over to Arndt, all the way to Verbeck. Put it up for 3. Can it? Come on, it's short. And rebounded by Southeast. Fast break. Bakar puts it up, and it scores. No, they're saying no. Yeah. Bakar guilty of a charge. And you don't count that basket. Good play defensively by the Grizzlies to take the charge. Verbeck with it, sends it up to Duncan. Across the timeline now to McGee. McGee into Duncan. They tried an alley-oop. It didn't quite go, but Duncan finished it anyway. And it's 6-4 Southeast. 5:45 remaining, first quarter. Kobe Smith brings it across the timeline with 2 Grizzlies draped all over him, and wide open for the shot is Caleb Wilson. He doesn't make it go, but he's fouled on the way up, and Duncan will pick up his second foul in less than a minute. And it will send Caleb Wilson to the line to shoot a pair. First one is no good, rims out. DeMarcus Hoover comes in for David Duncan. Coming out for Southeast is Roan Smith, and 1 out of 2 for Wilson. He has 5 of their 7 points. Pardon me. McGee into the corner to Arndt. Back out to McGee. To Marcus Hoover. To McGee. Back out here to Verbeck. Verbeck was either fouled or he traveled, and he was fouled by Kobe Smith. That's the second team foul for Southeast and his first. Carson Arndt comes out and is replaced by Jeremiah Moore. Your all-senior lineup is no more. No pun intended. Todrick McGee into the paint, tried to put it up and is blocked away by Smith. Hoover tried to scoop it, and that one is blocked away by Wilson. Now we have another whistle on the play and a foul called on McGee. Buffalo's inbound. 4:50 to go, first quarter. Grizzlies down 7-4. Glad to have you all on board wherever you are. Atkins with it. Sends it out to Wilson. Wilson across the way to Bakar. Back to Roan Smith. Kobe Smith, excuse me. Atkins. Back to Potter. Now here over here on the near side to Kobe Smith again. Kobe Smith puts up a 3 and it's nothing but net. Grizzlies bring it down the floor, trailing by 6. McGee. Back out here to Moore. Moore, a 3-pointer. Good! Jeremiah Moore cuts the deficit in half. It's 10-7. Around the horn it goes. Underneath the basket, we have a foul called. McGee's second foul. The Grizzlies are getting up there in fouls in a real hurry. A couple of subs are going to come in here in just a moment for Northwest, as Tayshaun Williams and Kevin Brown will both come in, and they will replace McGee and Yandel. The first free throw by Atkins was good. He will get one more. And the second one rims out. 11-7, Grizzlies trail. Jeremiah Moore brings the ball up after Hoover got the rebound on the missed free throw. There's a loose ball and a foul called on Southeast. Bakar's second foul. Hoover inbounds to Williams. Williams underneath. Hoover from 6 feet can't make it go. And the ball is taken away. A loose ball rebound is taken away by Southeast. And there's a long 3 off the heel, no good. And the rebound comes to DeMarcus Hoover. Hoover, 1-on-2, has the ball knocked out of play by Bakar. It will stay with the Grizzlies. Asa Barnes comes in for Southeast. Tayshaun Williams takes the inbound pass. Brown underneath, lays it in. Nobody marked Kevin Brown, and he gets his first bucket of the night. 3 to go. First quarter. Grizzlies down 11-9. Here's a steal by Verbeck. Verbeck, uncontested, lay it in, he missed it, but he was fouled on the way up. Boy, he was fouled hard. He went all the way into the wall. And that wall's not made out of plastic, folks. That's a concrete wall. And Walker, guilty of the foul. Braden Verbeck will go to the line. He missed the first one. Roan Smith comes back in for Southeast, number 14. Verbeck's second one is good, makes 1 out of 2. 11-10, Grizzlies trail, 2:46 to go in the first. Been a fast-moving first quarter. Roan Smith with it. Out to the top to Barnes. Barnes dishes it over on the far side to Atkins. Atkins at the free throw line gives it away. They thought about a 3 there, did Roan Smith, but he pulled it down. Now there's another loose ball and into the paint, up with a shot, missing everything, but he was fouled, was Atkins. Verbeck's first foul of the contest. 6th team foul, so after the rest of the first half, the Buffs are going to be shooting free throws here. First one is good by Atkins. Looking to extend the lead to 3 points here. And that rims out, no good. Hoover on the rebound, gives it to Moore. Jeremiah Moore brings it across the timeline. Far side to Brown, over here to Williams now. Top of the key, Williams driving, spin move. Gives it to Verbeck, puts up a 3, it's short. Hoover can't get the rebound. And Atkins comes away with it for Southeast. Atkins drives over on the far side now here to Roan Smith. In the paint, he rolls it in, it rolls out, no good. Rebounded by Verbeck. There's a long one in the direction of Williams. Williams lays it in and ties the game. Tayshaun Williams ties it. 90 seconds to go, first quarter. Far side. Double teamed there. Roan Smith had to stop because his coach called the timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well with him. 12-12 the score, 1:19 remaining. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Are you considering a remodeling job at home? Do either your kitchen, bathroom, or den need a new countertop? Consider Keystone Solid Surfaces. They are the premier fabricator and installer of quartz and granite products. Make your kitchen a showplace with a granite countertop or food preparation island. Your master bath can be a place of pride with a quartz countertop and sink basin. Keystone Solid Surfaces offers the highest quality quartz available through Cambria. Granite surfaces are available through MS International, and both are available in
Coming out of the timeout, Southeast inbounds in a tie game. Good first quarter being played here. Underneath, loose ball picked up by Kevin Brown. Here comes Jeremiah Moore with it across the timeline. Drives into the paint, trying to go coast to coast. He goes up. The shot is blocked out of bounds, but it will stay with Northwest with 1:01 to go in the first. Hoover inbounds a long one to Moore. Moore pulls it back out. 3-2 zone being played by Southeast now. Williams gives it to DeMarcus Hoover. Kevin Brown out to Braden Verbeck. Tayshaun Williams with it. 33 to go, and now the Grizzlies may play for one here. Williams pulls it out like they're going to do just that. 20 to go. And they're signaling to Tayshaun he better move with the ball. He does. 10 seconds to go now. Williams in the paint. Gives it to Verbeck. Puts up a three. Off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Southeast, and that'll do it. At the end of the first quarter of play, Grizzlies 12, Southeast 12. A great game here. We'll be back with the second quarter in mere moments. This is NWHSGrizz.com, and you're watching Grizzly basketball.
Are you considering a remodeling job at home? Do either your kitchen, bathroom, or den need a new countertop? Consider Keystone Solid Surfaces. They are the premier fabricator and installer of quartz and granite products. Make your kitchen a showplace with a granite countertop or food preparation island. Your master bath can be a place of pride with a quartz countertop and sink basin. Keystone Solid Surfaces offers the highest quality quartz available through Cambria. Granite surfaces are available through MS International, and both are available in a wide variety of patterns and colors. Check out Keystone Solid Surfaces yourself at their website, KeystoneSolidSurfaces.com, or give them a call at 778-1566. Keystone Solid Surfaces is a proud sponsor of Grizzly basketball on the World Wide Web.
Getting ready for the start of the second quarter, Southeast will inbound. On the floor for your Grizzlies, DeMarcus Hoover, Carson Arndt, Tayshaun Williams, Ethan Yandel, and Jeremiah Moore. That's the five on the floor for your Grizzlies here to start the second quarter. Tie game, 12 apiece. Nice first quarter being played by both teams here. I told you this was a barn burner, folks. Around the horn it goes. Roan Smith with it at the moment for Southeast. Dishes it off to Kobe Smith. Kobe Smith puts it up off the heel. No good. Gets his own rebound, though. Scoops it and scores. And Southeast takes the lead again. This is the game the Grizzlies have not led. Jeremiah Moore puts it up. It doesn't go. Rebounded by Kobe Smith. Now in the corner to Roan Smith off the heel. No good for three. This one goes out of play, and they're going to keep it with, oh, they thought about it. They thought about it, and they're keeping it with Southeast. Andy Hill would like to know what that one's all about. Inbounded and count the basket. Wilson gets his 7th point of the night, and the Grizzlies are down by 4. Tayshaun Williams. Now here's Hoover. Hoover going up. He went up for the dunk and forgot to take the ball with him. Knocked out of his hand. Nice play defensively by Kobe Smith. It will stay with Northwest, however. This one goes all the way back. Tayshaun Williams for three. Count it. He's got 5. The Grizzlies down by 1. Kobe Smith brings it across the timeline with a little razzle-dazzle. Yeah, I think he traveled with it. No, he was fouled. Well, this is an offensive foul away from the ball by Caleb Wilson. That's his first. 5th team foul against Southeast. Grizzlies have 6. Tayshaun Williams brings it across the timeline. Gives it to Moore. Jeremiah Moore, nice play in the paint. Dishes it off to Arndt. Arndt to Williams. Williams drives up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Roan Smith. He brings it down, dishes it off. Now he gets it back from Atkins. And over to Kobe Smith, who pulls it out. They'll reset it. Kobe Smith takes it himself. It doesn't go, and knocked out of play by DeMarcus Hoover, so it'll stay with Southeast. 5:37 remaining till halftime. 16-15, Southeast leads. Underneath, and a whistle. The Marion Sumter is called for an offensive foul away from the ball. And it turns it over to the Grizzlies. Now everybody's in bonus land the rest of the half. Tayshawn Williams over to Jeremiah Moore. Carson Arndt puts up a long three. Good! Carson Arndt gets his first bucket of the night, and the Grizzlies take the lead. Kobe Smith gets around Williams and goes coast to coast and scores. And I believe he was fouled on the way up. He was. Counting the basket, tying the game, and now Kobe Smith will have a chance to put Southeast ahead again. Grizzlies led it 18-16 briefly. Not exactly sure what we're waiting for, but ref was talking about something. He missed. Rebounded by Yandel. Gives it to Williams, and we are tied with 5 minutes to go in the first. Arndt back to Williams. Tayshawn Williams tried to dish it back into Arndt. It was intercepted. Now the ball's kicked, but still in play. Roan Smith goes up over Verbeck. No foul called, and give Roan Smith his first bucket of the night. Now Carson Arndt sends it across the way to McGee. McGee, a three-pointer from Harvey County. And it's good. And the Grizzlies lead again, 21-20. That was past NBA range. Kobe Smith into the corner with it. Now he gets it back. Has Verbeck in front of him. Roan Smith puts one up off the heel. No good. Rebounded by It was originally rebounded by a player from each team. They went down. They didn't call a held ball. Then the ball rolled onto the baseline, and they give it to Northwest. So that's how all that went down. Todrick McGee drives, puts one up off the glass, no good, but he was fouled. He's going to go to the line and shoot a pair. Caleb Wilson guilty of the infraction, and Todrick McGee will get a chance to shoot a couple of free throws here. First one misses. The card comes back in for Roan Smith for Southeast. McGee's second one is good. He makes one out of two. 22-20, Grizzlies lead, 3.5 to go. And just like that, it's tied as Potter gets his first bucket of the night on an uncontested layup. Tayshawn Williams back over to McGee, and that one was almost picked off. Carson Arndt, a long three. Good! Carson Arndt has his second three in the last 2 minutes, and the Grizzlies lead by 3. That was from Harvey County as well. Kobe Smith with it. Williams almost fouled him, and he finally puts it up for 2. 25-24, Grizzlies lead. And there's an intercepted pass. And all the way down and going up to shoot it was Carter, but the ball was stripped on the way up and taken by Carson Arndt. Now, Braden Verbeck off the glass and count it if it, come on, count it. The basket is good by Verbeck. He'll go to the line and shoot one. Fouls on Potter, that's his first. Free throw attempt going to be made by Braden Verbeck to make it a two-possession game. And he's good. 4-point lead for the Grizzlies, 28-24, 2:30 to go. A well-played game so far by both teams. Back and forth lead changes now, and there's a pass intercepted by Verbeck. 3-on-2 to Carson Arndt, over to McGee for three, short, and rebounded by Kobe Smith. And now a timeout is being taken, I believe. It is being taken by Southeast. And we'll keep it right here. We'll give you a game reset here. We have 2:12 to go till halftime. Grizzlies lead 28-24. Each team is in the bonus. Grizzlies have committed 7 fouls, the Buffaloes 8. And the only 2 timeouts been taken in this game have been taken by Southeast. And the possession arrow is pointing toward the Grizzlies. So now you know everything there is to know about this well-played contest. Coming back out on the floor, we'll reset it for you. Carson Arndt, number 2. Jeremiah Moore, number 3. Todrick McGee, 11. Braden Verbeck, 24. And Ethan Yandel, number 31. That's the 5 on the floor as we approach halftime for your Northwest Grizzlies. Kobe Smith gets around Carson Arndt. Now he gets it. He's going to try a 3, and it's off the front. No good. Rebounded by Todrick McGee. Here comes Jeremiah Moore up with it now. Sends it over to Verbeck. Verbeck pulls it back out. Drives in. Dishes the ball off to McGee. Off the glass. Good! Todrick McGee with 6 points, all in this quarter. And the lead is 6. And an intercepted pass after some heavy pressure. We have a foul going to be called here as Jeremiah went up hard and came down hard. It's on Potter. That's his second. And it will send Jeremiah Moore to the line to shoot a pair with 87 seconds remaining until halftime. Oh, get in there, ball. Rattled in and out. Kevin Brown comes back in. DeMarcus Hoover comes back in. Yandel and McGee both come out. Moore's second one is good. He makes 1 out of 2. He's got 4 points in the game. Barnes with it for Southeast. Sending it forward. That one misses. Rebounded by Hoover. To Verbeck. Verbeck sends it over to Carson Arndt. Carson Arndt stops. Puts up a long 3. Good! Carson Arndt has 3 3-pointers in this quarter. And the Grizzlies lead by 10. Less than a minute to go in the first half. And there's an easy lay-in for Caleb Wilson. Wilson has 9. DeMarcus Hoover over to Jeremiah Moore. .30 seconds to go. Moore probably going to play for 1 shot here. Braden Verbeck with it. Almost lost it, and then he got fouled. And he'll go to the line, shoot a 1-and-1. No, he will shoot 2. They're in the double bonus. Verbeck's first one is good. "17 seconds remaining till halftime." Oh, rattles in and out. He makes 1 out of 2. 35-26, Grizzlies lead. Picard gets his first basket of the quarter. And we have a whistle. Not exactly sure what happened here, but Jeremiah Moore is going to the line to shoot a pair as a foul's been charged to Kobe Smith. That's his second. First free throw by Jeremiah Moore is good. He makes them both. Grizzlies lead by 9 again. 5 seconds to go. Last shot is no good. Your Grizzlies have taken charge here in the second quarter and have a nice 9-point lead here at halftime. It's Northwest 37, Southeast 28. We'll be back after this quick timeout. Stay with us for our halftime extravaganza. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Credit Union of America is a proud sponsor of Grizzly Basketball on the Internet. Credit unions are different from banks. Credit unions are non-for-profit, and their net income after expenses is returned to the members in the form of dividends and or new financial services. A for-profit bank has its income returned to a small group of stockholders. Headquartered in Wichita, Kansas, Credit Union of America was officially chartered on March 6, 1935 as the Wichita City Teachers Credit Union. In 1974, the name changed to Credit Union of America to reflect a membership that is now open to members across the country. The staff of Credit Union of America
That's the Northwest Dance Team Honey Bears performing here at halftime. Grizzlies lead at half, 37-28 over the Buffaloes. We'll give you the scoring summaries here. Let's start with Southeast. Kobe Smith with 2, 4, 6, 9 points in the first half. Wesley Atkins with a pair on a couple of free throws. Darius Potter had 1, but that was a big basket at the time. Roan Smith with 2 points. Andrew Picard with 4. Caleb Wilson, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 in the first half, and that's the scoring for Southeast. For the Grizzlies, Carson Arndt with 9 points, all in the second quarter, and all on long three-pointers that were big, big, big. Jeremiah Moore with 6. David Duncan with 4. Todrick McGee with 6. Tayshawn Williams with 5. Also with 5, Braden Verbeck and Kevin Brown had 2, and that rounds up the scoring for your Grizzlies. Now, one of the things we did not do that we said we were going to do, if you were watching the girls' contest, I was going to give you the totals for the girls, and I never did that. We never had an opportunity before the beginning of this game because of all the activities going on in the pregame. So I'm going to quickly go through the girls' scoring summary. We'll do Southeast here. Leah Bailey had 8 points in the contest. Tatum Adair with 5. Jayla Harding had 6, 8, 10, 12 points in the contest. Caitlin Kennedy with 3. Josiah Kennedy with 8. And Jaria Jones had 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 16 points to lead all scorers. Now, I take that back. She had 16 points. Micaiah Jones had 17 points to lead all scorers in that contest. And then Alana Curry had a pair, and that wrapped it up for Southeast. And, it was a very lopsided score. There were only 3 points scored by the Grizzlies. Sasha Reed had a field goal, and Taylor Kilpatrick had a free throw in a game where the defense of Southeast just totally stifled our young ladies. And part of that you have to attribute to the fact, we're playing nothing but freshmen and sophomores out there, and other teams are playing a bunch of seniors against them, and that experience makes such a big difference, not only from experience but from size because of the extra 2 years of maturity as well. So the girls have bright things to look forward to, but they're going to be next year. It's not going to be this year. Girls fall to 2-14 on the season, and the Southeast girls improved their record to 11-5 on the campaign. Mentioned earlier, I'll mention it again. This is our final webcast of the basketball season, unless we get a home game, and we're kind of holding out to get a home game on the boys' side. The Grizzlies have 4 games left after tonight. They're all on the road. Their last road trip will take them to East High on Tuesday, South High next Thursday, and then on the 22nd, they will play at Cape and Mount Carmel, and the next day they will play at Wichita West, and that will wrap up their regular season. And we're hoping that they can win 3 out of those 4, that they could come back home and be able to host a 6A playoff home game this year. So we'll see what happens with that. If we do host a home game, our crew is all going to be here. Shane, Calvin, Antoine, and yours truly. We're all going to be here to bring it to you live and in color when it happens. And you can just look on the NWHS Grizz boys site to find out when that game and where it is will be played. And the same with the girls for that matter. And you can find that on the girls page as well. 2:30 to go till the start of the third quarter. I'm going to give my vocal cords a 90-second timeout. So sit back, relax, and get yourself something to drink, and we'll be back in 90 seconds.
Credit Union of America is a proud sponsor of Grizzly basketball on the internet. Credit unions are different from banks. Credit unions are non-for-profit, and their net income after expenses is returned to the members in the form of dividends and or new financial services. A for-profit bank has its income returned to a small group of stockholders. Headquartered in Wichita, Kansas, Credit Union of America was officially chartered on March 6, 1935 as the Wichita City Teachers Credit Union. In 1974, the name changed to Credit Union of America to reflect a membership that is now open to members across the country. The staff of Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you with all of your financial needs. Check them out at cuofamerica.com or call 265-3272 to speak to a friendly representative.
back at Northwest High, where the Grizzlies lead the Buffaloes of Southeast 37-28 at halftime. We got about a minute before we start the third quarter tonight. We want to let you know that soccer season is coming. The girls' soccer team will be playing a very tough schedule this year, and I have it here somewhere in my bag. I brought the girls' schedule. I was going to say when the first game was. Here it is. The girls will start their season at home on March 26th. They will take on the Derby Panthers at Bobby Brabieska Family Stadium. And then the Titan Classic will follow the following week. And after the Titan Classic, they start City League play with East High right here. No, that will be at East, excuse me. And they have Mays on the schedule on the road, North at home, Capon, Trinity, and Manhattan all on the schedule. Big schedule for the soccer program this coming spring. Getting ready to start here. They're had a problem getting the clock set, so they're going to do it over here. Grizzlies obviously are going to inbound. They will play from right to left here in the second half. Todrick McGee with the ball, taking the inbound from David Duncan. Carson Arndt also out there along with Ethan Yandel. Braden Verbeck, the all-senior lineup, is back out there again, and that's the 5 on the floor for your Grizzlies, and we have a blocking foul called against Southeast. Good aggressive play by Todrick McGee. Atkins picks up his first, and it's the team's first of the second half. McGee will go to the line and try and to add to his 6 points, and he does. McGee having a clothing issue. He makes them both. Todrick McGee makes them both. It's an 11-point lead, largest lead of the game. 39-28, Grizzlies lead the Buffs, and now we have a loose ball going over the touch line, or baseline, I should say. That will belong to Southeast, as was kicked there, I think, by Carson Arndt. I'm not sure. Kobe Smith takes the inbound. We're back underway. On the near side, Bakar has it. Back to Smith, back to Bakar for 3. Off the rim, no good. And rebounded by David Duncan. Here come the Grizzlies back. Duncan, coast to coast, and count it. And he's fouled in the process, or was he? Well, they called a foul before the shot, unfortunately. Duncan has to do it again. I see I erased my 2 points. I should have left them, because he got them anyway. 41-28, Grizzlies lead. Trying to go to 11-6 on the campaign. Underneath the basket. Dishing it off, now around the horn it goes, and there's a long three-pointer off the rim, no good. Who's going to get the rebound? A loose ball on the floor, and it goes out of play, and whose ball is it? It belongs to Northwest. Good hustling play by Todrick McGee. Carson Arndt on the floor, gives it to Yandel, over to Braden Verbeck for 3. And his goes over the backboard. It'll turn it over to Southeast. Unfortunate. Roan Smith comes in for the Buffs. And also coming in, Asa Barnes. And they are going to replace Bakar and Atkins, respectively. Barnes with it for Southeast. Dishes it over to Smith. Back to Barnes, across the timeline. Back to Smith. Carson Arndt goes after Smith. Now it's into the corner on the near side. Kobe Smith stepped on the baseline. I can see that from here. That'll turn it over to Northwest. 6:21 to go. Third quarter. Grizzlies up 41-28. Duncan takes the inbound pass, brings it down the floor. Thought about going coast to coast. Instead, Todrick McGee puts up a air ball from three-point land. It'll turn it over to Southeast. Barnes and Smith. Roan Smith has his ball deflected by Todrick McGee right into the arms of Braden Verbeck. Now here's David Duncan with it. Duncan gives it to Verbeck. Another three-pointer. Count it! Braden Verbeck for three. That's his first three of the night. And the Grizzlies extend their lead 44-28. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout here with him. Stay with us. We'll be back. You're watching NWHSGrizz.com, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Credit Union of America is a proud sponsor of Grizzly Basketball on the Internet. Credit unions are different from banks. Credit unions are non-for-profit, and their net income after expenses is returned to the members in the form of dividends and or new financial services. A for-profit bank has its income returned to a small group of stockholders. Headquartered in Wichita, Kansas, Credit Union of America was officially chartered on March 6, 1935 as the Wichita City Teachers Credit Union. In 1974, the name changed to Credit Union of America to reflect a membership that is now open to members across the country. The staff of Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you with all of your financial needs. Check them out at cuofamerica.com.
They won't have missed a thing. Back at Northwest, just underway here. The only thing you missed was a turnover by Southeast. 5:40 to go. Third quarter. Duncan has it for Northwest. Carson Arndt puts up a three. Good! Carson Arndt is hot. 4 3-pointers tonight for Mr. Arndt. And the Grizzlies lead by 19. Under the basket. Shot blocked on the way up, rebounded by Verbeck. Braden brings it all the way down, now gives it to McGee. McGee, spin move over on the near side. Duncan for three. Yes! David Duncan for three. And the Grizzlies are pouring it on here in the third quarter. 50-28. Underneath, Braden Verbeck intercepts it. Gets it to Duncan. Duncan, 1-on-3, puts it up, doesn't go. But Todrick McGee is there to pick up the rebound and the score. And that one misses everything, and they're calling a charge, I believe, on Pottard. It is. Pottard called for the charge. That's his fourth personal. He will take a seat. Grizzlies will inbound. 52-28. Grizzlies lead. 4:27 remaining, third quarter. David Duncan will bring it across the timeline. Does so with relative ease now. Pulls up, dishes it off to McGee. McGee gives it to Arndt. Carson. Duncan for three, off the rim, no good. That's going to go out of bounds and turn over to Southeast. On the far side, into the paint it goes. Ball's intercepted by David Duncan, but it goes out of bounds and will stay with Southeast. Still a good defensive play by David Duncan that time. Now we have subs coming in. Carson Arndt and David Duncan come out. Tayshawn Williams and Kevin Brown come in. Also Ethan Yandel and Braden Verbeck come out. Jeremiah Moore is in the game. McGee stayed in, and Tayshawn Williams and DeMarcus Hoover came in. I think I got them all for you, folks. Moore, good defense, but nice play, nice spin move by Anthony Verge, and that is his first bucket of the night. Jeremiah Moore's ball did everything but go in. There's an intercepted pass by Jeremiah Moore. Williams thought about a three, pulled it back down, drives. Now he puts it up. It doesn't go, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Walker's third personal. Tayshawn Williams at the line to shoot a pair here. First one is up and good. Williams' first point of the third quarter. Makes them both. Grizzlies have pulled up a 24-point lead with 3:15 to go in the third. And a nice, easy basket that time by Keaton Williams. That's his first bucket of the night. 54-32, Grizzlies, 3 minutes to go. Jeremiah Moore's shot was blocked. Rebounded by Moore, and nice alley-oop play that time. Well done. And the basket to Verge. That's his second basket in the last minute. Now we have a whistle away from everything. Walker just picked up his fourth personal. That's the fifth team foul. Hoover, has his shot blocked. It'll stay with Northwest, and we'll give Walker all the credit in the world. That was a major league block. Brown to McGee. McGee, a long two, is short. Rebounded by Southeast. Loose ball on the floor. Who's going to get it? And who's going to get it? It's going to be Southeast under the basket. I don't know where Verge's been all night, but he's got 6 points in the last minute. Grizzlies need to slow it down, I think, just a bit. 3-2 zone now being played by Southeast, and they shot by Moore misses from three-point range. There's one intercepted by McGee. McGee is fouled. It'll be on the floor. We'll see who they call this on. It's on Verge. That is his first. That is the sixth team foul on Southeast, and Northwest has none. That is how dominant they have been in this quarter. They've outscored Southeast 17-8 in this quarter. Williams with it. Somebody hit Williams right in the chops, and they did call it. The Carr's third. I don't think there was anything intentional there, but it got Williams right in the nose. And he will go to the line and shoot a 1-on-1 as Northwest is now in the bonus. And he missed. Rebounded there by Williams. And what do we have here? I have no idea what we just got called here, but Southeast is going to inbound from over there. Now we have a turnover by Southeast. Southeast, we don't count turnovers up here in the booth, but if we did, we would need a calculator tonight because they have had a ton of turnovers. Jeremiah Moore gives it to Marcus Hoover. Underneath to Williams. And Williams lost the handle on it. It's picked off by Verge, and here comes Southeast back with it. Over here on the near side. The car with it. Underneath to Verge. Now putting it up was Verge. That was actually Williams is what I meant to say. And Verge has 8 points all in this quarter for Southeast. Less than a minute to go now in the third quarter. Hoover just kicked one, and this is going to be a dunk. Oh, he laid it in, but either way, Bakar gets his first bucket of the third quarter, and all of a sudden the lead is down to 14. It was 24 just a moment ago. Jeremiah Moore misses a three-pointer, and a foul called on Williams. That's the first foul of the second half on the Grizzlies, and it comes with 34 seconds to go in the third quarter. 54-40, Grizzlies lead. Around the horn we go. Driving in, putting it up, and scoring is Walker, and that is Walker's first bucket of the game. 15 seconds to go in the third. Jeremiah Moore crosses the timeline. He's going to play for one. He won't have to stall for long. 8 to go. Now he drives over here to Verbeck. Verbeck drives underneath, puts it up off the glass. The putback doesn't go. And at the end of three quarters, it's Northwest 54 and Southeast 42. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in just a moment. This is NWHSGrizz.com, and you're watching Grizzly basketball.
Are you considering a remodeling job at home? Do either your kitchen, bathroom, or den need a new countertop? Consider Keystone Solid Surfaces. They are the premier fabricator and installer of quartz and granite products. Make your kitchen a showplace with a granite countertop or food preparation island. Your master bath can be a place of pride with a quartz countertop and sink basin. Keystone Solid Surfaces offers the highest quality quartz available through Cambria. Granite surfaces are available through MS International, and both are available in a wide variety of patterns and colors. Check out Keystone Solid Surfaces yourself at their website, KeystoneSolidSurfaces.com, or give them a call at 778-1566. Keystone Solid Surfaces is a proud sponsor of Grizzly basketball.
Back underway in the fourth quarter. Southeast with the ball. Trailing by a dozen. They have halved the lead of Northwest. And it's going to be even less than that now as Carter gets his first bucket of the night, and the lead is back down to 10. Verbeck for three. In and out, no good. The Grizzlies can't buy a basket all of a sudden. Walker brings it across the timeline. It's picked off, and a foul's going to be called on Walker as Verbeck went for the ball. And that'll be a one-and-one opportunity as Northwest is already in the bonus. They got into the bonus with several minutes to go in the third quarter. And they've only committed one foul themselves, which is going to work in their favor later on. They also have the possession arrow in their favor now. Verbeck will go to the line to shoot two. Shoot a one-and-one. He missed it. It was a one-and-one. And Walker, by the way, was just disqualified on fouls. That was his fifth. Grizzlies need to get some points. There's a rainbow for three, rebounded by Carson Arndt. And here comes David Duncan back with it. Duncan across the timeline to Verbeck. Verbeck across the way to McGee. McGee a three, yes! Todrick McGee starts it off with a three-pointer. 57-44, Grizzlies. Carter with it. Sends it across the way to Bakar. Ball loose underneath, picked off by Yandel, and Yandel had the ball punched out of his hands by Bakar, but it will stay with Northwest. Carson Art will inbound to Todrick McGee. 6.5 remaining in the fourth. McGee scoops it underneath, can't get it to go. No call. Here comes Southeast back with it. That shot misses, but a blocking foul will send Shamarian Carter to the line to shoot two. Carson Arndt's second foul. Carter will try and take something off of this 13-point Grizzly lead. First one is good for Carter. That's his third point all in this quarter. Misses the second, rebounded by McGee. David Duncan will bring it across the timeline, and time is working in the favor of the Grizzlies. They don't need to hurry this. Verbeck to Duncan to McGee. McGee puts up a three. It's short. Rebounded by Yandel, and his doesn't go either. And Southeast comes back away with it. Kobe Smith with it from 10 feet. Cans it. That's a 4-point swing. We should have had a bucket down there, and we just couldn't get it to fall. And now the lead is 10. It's gone from 24 to 10. Underneath to McGee. McGee off the glass. Does it? It does count. I thought they were going to call a foul. They did not. And the Grizzlies lead by a dozen again. Ball thrown out of bounds. We'll turn it over to Northwest with 5:10 remaining in the fourth quarter. Well, it's been a fun game to watch, I will say that. Close for most of it. Then the Grizzlies pulled away, and now Southeast coming back. We've given you a good one to end our season with. Duncan for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Buffs, and taking it coast to coast on the rebound. Bakar scores it. Braden Verbeck picks up his second foul. It's a three-point play for Bakar. And the lead is now single digits. Duncan. That ought to be a foul. It is. And that'll send Braden Verbeck to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. That is Bakar's fourth foul. So he's in danger. And he's going to be replaced by Wesley Atkins. He'll take a seat with his 4 fouls. Braden Verbeck, a 1-and-1. He really needs to make this first free throw. He does. His first point of the quarter. The lead is back up to 10. Braden's second one misses off the heel. Rebounded there by Atkins. Here comes Southeast back. 4:20 to go, 10-point lead. Underneath, doesn't go, but a foul is called, and we'll go to the line here and shoot some free throws. It's on Yandel. That's his first. Wesley Atkins will shoot a pair. First one is good. That's his third point and only his first point of the half. In fact, he hasn't scored since the first quarter. Off the heel, no good. Rebounded by Yandel. Turned out to be a good foul point-wise for the Grizzlies. Here's David Duncan across the timeline. Looking for help, getting it from Verbeck. Verbeck to Jeremiah Moore. Moore turned it over. And it will be Southeast basketball with 4:01 remaining. Kobe Smith takes the inbound pass. Brings it up the floor. 3 guys on him. He gets rid of it. They're going to call Yandel for a blocking foul, I believe. It is on Yandel. It's his second. It's a common foul, and the Grizzlies still have fouls to give, so it'll stay on the floor. Carter will inbound for Southeast. Around the horn it goes, underneath now. Shot block going up, but getting his own rebound is Wilson, and he scores. 60-53, the lead is 7. Now the ball almost taken away. Duncan has it. McGee, a long 3, misses everything. And we have a whistle away from the shot. Caleb Wilson, guilty of the infraction. It's that ought to be a shooting foul. We'll find out here as we're going to a timeout being taken by the Buffs. We'll be back. This is Wichita Northwest Grizzly boys basketball.
Credit Union of America is a proud sponsor of Grizzly basketball on the internet. Credit unions are different from banks. Credit unions are non-for-profit, and their net income after expenses is returned to the members in the form of dividends and or new financial services. A for-profit bank has its income returned to a small group of stockholders. Headquartered in Wichita, Kansas, Credit Union of America was officially chartered on March 6, 1935 as the Wichita City Teachers Credit Union. In 1974, the name changed to Credit Union of America to reflect a membership that is now open to members across the country. The staff of Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you with all of your financial needs. Check them out at cuofamerica.com or call 265-3272 to speak to.
Coming out of the timeout, 3:23 remaining in the fourth quarter. 60-53. Grizzlies lead by 7. They led by 24 points at one point. Kobe Smith brings it up for Southeast. Into a lot of traffic. Around the horn it goes. Far side, Kobe Smith, three-pointer is short. And they're going to call David Duncan for a foul, I believe. And that'll be a 3-shot foul. Kobe Smith will get 3 tries at it. Both teams now in the bonus. Grizzlies will be in the double bonus from here on out. First one by Smith is good. The second one misses. He missed 2 out of 3, which is a good thing, I guess, but now the rebound goes right back to him and he lays it in. That's just like making them. 60-56, 3 minutes to go. Grizzlies have given 20 points back. Jeremiah Moore. Grizzlies have only scored 6 points in this quarter. There's an air ball by Todrick McGee. Kobe Smith for 2, and it's a 2-point game. 60-58. Boy, I thought we'd be on cruise control. I really did. David Duncan's shot is blocked. No foul called. Here comes Kobe Smith with it. He pulls it back out. A chance for Southeast to tie or take the lead. This is unbelievable. Three-pointer misses. Rebound goes to McGee. Todrick McGee with Carter in front of him. Oh, come on. Why didn't that ball go in? Todrick McGee was fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Foul is on Wesley Atkins. That's his second. Double bonus time, so it's 2 shots. He makes the first one. McGee's having a very good night. He's got 15 points. Second one, made them both. Nothing but net either time. Grizzlies back to a 4-point lead. Less than 2 minutes to go. Underneath, Williams sends it back to Kobe Smith. Smith has been the hero in this quarter for the Buffs. There's a shot blocked by Yandel, and I think they're going to call him for a foul. Foul's on McGee, his third. It will send Wilson to the line to shoot a pair. First one is good. .96 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. He makes them both. It's a 2-point game again, 62-60. Jeremiah Moore out to McGee. McGee to Braden Verbeck. And they may be playing some clock here. Jeremiah Moore spins, drives, puts it up, and it does not go. It's rebounded by Southeast. Now the Buffaloes with a chance to tie it late in the contest. Carter with it. Less than a minute to go in the fourth. Kobe Smith. Spin move, puts it up, misses everything, goes out of bounds. That should be our ball, and it is. Northwest basketball. Full timeout is being taken here by the Grizzlies. 62-60, 46 seconds to go. Let's take a quick timeout with them. You're watching NWHGrizz.com, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Credit Union of America is a proud sponsor of Grizzly Basketball on the Internet. Credit unions are different from banks. Credit unions are non-for-profit, and their net income after expenses is returned to the members in the form of dividends and or new financial services. A for-profit bank has its income returned to a small group of stockholders. Headquartered in Wichita, Kansas, Credit Union of America was officially chartered on March 6, 1935 as the Wichita City Teachers Credit Union. In 1974, the name changed to Credit Union of America to reflect a membership that is now open to members across the country. The staff of Credit Union of America stands ready to serve you with all of your financial needs. Check them out at cuofamerica.com or call 265-3272 to speak to a friendly rep.
Well, you're getting your money's worth here tonight. We have a barn burner for sure, 62-60. Grizzlies lead. They have the ball. They will inbound. 46 seconds remaining in the second half. Jeremiah Moore with it. Drives it across the timeline. Now what's he going to do with it? He dishes it back out to Verbeck, to Duncan, to Verbeck, to Moore. And Moore is finally fouled by Shamarian Carter. That's his first foul. It's a double bonus foul, so Jeremiah Moore will go to the line and shoot a pair. Moore does not have a point in this half. There's one. It's big. One more makes it a two-possession game, and all of a sudden, this free throw is huge with a capital H. He makes them both. Ice water in his veins. Jeremiah Moore cans them both to give us a 4-point lead. He comes out of the game. Tayshawn Williams goes in to take his place. 33 to go. 4-point lead. And now a timeout is being taken by Southeast. We'll just go ahead and keep it here. 28 and a half seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Grizzlies lead 64 to 60. Both teams in the bonus, although it's still 1-1 time for Southeast. Southeast has one more timeout remaining. Grizzlies have 3, and the possession arrow is pointing in the direction of Northwest. Again, this is our final webcast of the the regular season for Grizzly basketball, and if things work out for the Grizzlies over the next 4 away games, we hope to be back here with a playoff game in 2 weeks. Either way, that'll be on the website. That information will be on the website for you. Whether we host it or they have to play on the road, we'll have the link up there for you. Someone will be streaming it. Grizzlies come out of the timeout, or Southeast does, I mean. Kobe Smith takes the inbound pass. Over here on the near side is Carter. Carter into the paint, dishes it underneath. Up and count the basket and a foul. Wow. The Carr gets the basket. He's going to go to the line and shoot one. McKee picked up his 4th on that. He makes the free throw. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-point game with 12 seconds to go. Verbeck to Moore, and Moore is fouled. Fouls on Atkins. That's his 3rd. More importantly, Jeremiah Moore is going to go to the line and shoot 2 in the double bonus. He's short. 9 seconds on the clock. Grizzlies by 1, by 2. 65-63, 9 seconds to go. Kobe Smith gets it, brings it across the timeline. 5 to go, and a timeout taken by Southeast. That'll be their final timeout. And I think it's a 30-second timeout, if I'm not mistaken. We will keep it here. 5.6 seconds to go. 2-point lead for the Grizzlies. If the game does end in 5 seconds, we'll do a commercial, and then I'll come back at the end and wrap it up. Okay? That'll give me time to add the numbers up. Possession arrow pointing at Northwest. 2-point lead. Northwest with 9 fouls. Everybody's in double bonus the rest of this thing is what I should have said. Northwest does have 3 timeouts remaining, so they can take one if they need to. Like if there's an inbound pass problem or something after a score. Hopefully there won't be a score and it won't be an issue. Carter with it, driving in the paint, loose ball. Who's going to get it? Jeremiah Moore got it out of bounds, saved it, and the game is, hang on. Now the referees are going to huddle, decide whether or not there's a foul. They're telling him to put time on the clock here. Not exactly sure what's going on here. The clock did expire while the ball was in the air after Jeremiah Moore leaped out of bounds to throw it in. Yeah, they're putting a second and a half on the clock and giving the ball to Southeast. So evidently that was an illegal touch. That'll do it. Oh my goodness, folks. 65-63, the final here at Northwest. We'll come back to wrap this up and give you the totals after this quick timeout. You're watching NWHGrizz.com, and this is Grizzly Basketball.
Are you considering a remodeling job at home? Do either your kitchen, bathroom, or den need a new countertop? Consider Keystone Solid Surfaces. They are the premier fabricator and installer of quartz and granite products. Make your kitchen a showplace with a granite countertop or food preparation island. Your master bath can be a place of pride with a quartz countertop and sink basin. Keystone Solid Surfaces offers the highest quality quartz available through Cambria. Granite surfaces are available through MS International, and both are available in a wide variety of patterns and colors. Check out Keystone Solid Surfaces yourself at their website, KeystoneSolidSurfaces.com, or give them a call at 778-1566. Keystone Solid Surfaces is a proud sponsor of Grizzly basketball on the World Wide Web.
And we're back at Northwest High, where the Grizzlies, after leading by 24 points in the third quarter, hang on, and I mean hang on, to win this City League contest 65-63 over the Buffaloes of Southeast High. We'll give you the scoring summary, beginning with Southeast. Kobe Smith led Southeast with 16 points. He had 7 in the fourth quarter. Wesley Atkins with 3, Shamarian Carter with 3, American Walker with 2, Darius Potter 2, Roan Smith with 2, Andrew Bikar with 12, Keaton Williams 2, 13 points for Caleb Wilson, and Anthony Verge with 8 points for the Buffaloes. For the Grizzlies, Carson Arndt, one of his better nights of the season. He had 12 points on 4 3-pointers. Jeremiah Moore with 9. David Duncan with 9. Todrick McGee led the Grizzlies with 16 points. Tayshawn Williams with 7. Braden Verbeck with 9. And Kevin Brown with 2 to round out the scoring for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies traveled to East High on Tuesday. That link is already up on NWHSGrizz.com. This is our last webcast of the regular season, and on the chance that we don't get a regular season or a postseason home game, I want to thank you all for watching and supporting throughout the season. We want to thank all of our fine sponsors for their support throughout the season. We couldn't have done it without them. We want to thank Floodman Family Law, Andrews Cleaning Service, Keystone Solid Surfaces, and Credit Union of America for their support of Grizzly basketball on the World Wide Web. For our executive producer, Mr. Shane Monroe, and his fine student producers, Calvin Bell and Antoine Wooten, I'm Kevin Arkin saying Grizzlies win 65-63. Thanks for watching, and good night from Northwest High.